Hello everybody, my name's Gam from Atani. This is really cool what I'm going to show you today. Counter and deputy data blended together, operational data. There's lots of reasons why I bang on about operational data, and this is one that I want to talk to you about, is sales by time, not date, because we're always talking about date, last month, this quarter, but actual time. So here what you're looking on the screen here is counter and deputy data, right? And we've got sales is the black line, right? Across the day, and then the yellow line is the timesheet wages, like the expenditure. So this is how you would normally see like a hospitality business or like a pub or a club or something like that. They would have this wage on the outskirts and making your profit margin in the middle. And we're looking at the whole month of January for the financial year. We're only looking at the weekends because you can change that obviously. And then as you can see, here's all the different Saturdays and Sundays that we're looking at. So basically it's like averaging out the sales across all the periods. So the power here is just being able to slice it up and look at this ratio of sales to wages. So if we actually drill down into the 6th of January, so this Sunday is a classic example of things going wrong, where you can see wages coming along the lines here. So around about 2 p.m, wages were actually higher than sales, which is a disastrous day for the company. So you can have a look down here and see why. They're selling too much crap, red and white. And then we keep drilling down. Okay, so if we go down into your staff who are on debt, we have a look at Tom Cruise, for example. He was one of the staff who was selling. So he was a disaster from about 2 p.m. He wasn't selling enough. $26 he cost you for that 15-minute segment, and he returned $38 in sales. So this isn't always, like when you drill down into a staff member, it's not always going to be appropriate, because if it's a team effort, but there are circumstances like a pub or a club where staff are performing, who gets more sales. I mean, that's important, getting like churn rate of sales over the line. You have a look down at the margins of the type of stuff that Tom was selling. So crab flights, and look at that, cheese and Vegemite crackers. I mean, $20 for cheese and Vegemite crackers, that's pretty good. That's pretty good that he got that many sales. Illustration for today though, it's not so much about counter and deputy, it's more about anything where there are timesheets, and anything like where there's a POS system, where there's daily, hourly, instant transactions where you can graph them and look at them like this. I'm so big on operational data because of this. I think that this is an easier sell to start conversations with your SME client when you talk about this type of information. I mean, and this is just looking at an average across the days, right? But then you can also look at variance. So like you can look at this week or this weekend versus last weekend versus the weekend before, and we can start looking at the growth rate and what products and what better margins. I just think that there's just a huge amount of different ways that you can slice this up and look at it. This is what Power BI can do. It is like just the way that you can rip this apart and design exactly what you want. I love it. Let me show you if you want to. Give me a call. I think all accountants should be going down this data analytics path. I think it's a lot more powerful to have the flexibility to do what you want and deliver all these different data sources, particularly operational, and what I'm going to talk to you soon about is marketing data.